Yeah. You want some of this? You want some of daddy? Who in here wants a piece of daddy, huh? You want some? You just let me know. What up, Mad Action? How's it going? What's up, everybody? I just got done with my shit. I just got done with my work, so I was painting some shit. And now I'm in the car. We're gonna talk, but I'm gonna get this, try to get this shit working. Fuck. I don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on. What up? Let me see if I can figure it out. All I got in my head is that damn Jimmy Buffett song earlier. Let's see. Okay. You got the alert box. I got the alert box right. Let's see if I can figure that out. Yep. That's how I'm streaming. That's how I'm streaming. No. Let me see. I'll be able to see the chat in 1 second. I'm just fixing the page. Let's see here. No. We don't want to add a theme. How you doing, chat? Let's go with. We need a ticker. Let's see if that works. What's up, chat? Can you guys see the ticker drive scrolling by? I don't know, man. They fixed this app again. They always mess it up. What up, Nikki J? I just got done working. Just got home and started painting some stuff outside. So now I'm waiting for it to dry. And then I'm gonna do my at-home work in a few minutes, and then I'm gonna record a podcast for all you patrons and everybody else. So shout out to the patrons. Nikki J, Jesus, just pulled up. Yeah, I pulled up. I'm sweaty, and now I'm painting. I gotta paint the underhang on the ceilings and the outside of the house or whatever, and all the paint's dripping down in my face, brother. What have you been doing? What are you doing? No one believes I have other jobs? Okay. Why would I lie about that? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm lying that I have jobs. I'm lying that I don't have jobs, and I'm lying when I don't. So when I say I don't have a job, and I'm lying when I have a job. You dumb fuck. Go fucking kill yourself, bro. Keep believing the narratives. Imagine thinking that someone lies about either having a job or not having a job. Like for 3 years when I worked at YouTube only, it was I was lying about that I really have a job somewhere, like whatever. And now it's when I actually have to get a job, now it's you're lying that you have a job now. Okay, Scott. Actually, I think we can get rid of the child seat for both of. Yeah, Finn's seat's done. Finn can sit in a booster now. We just have to get one. I just have to buy we'll have to buy a booster. So yeah, Finn can sit in a seat now. And Brenna doesn't need her chair, I think. I think it can just be the flat seat now, I think. So I'm not 100%. And Gavin's basically the age where he can sit up front, man. I don't know how the donos are working right now. Again, they reset everything on here. So like, I'm not sure if they're working. So if somebody drops a dono, just let me know. And the links are down below. I would use Streamlabs down below. I wouldn't use Elements, and you could do Super Chat too if you want. Just throwing that out there for the people so we don't fuck it up. I'm still working on it. I just haven't, you know what I mean? They reset the goddamn system again. Plus I had to get plus my phone was reset is the real issue. All my settings are gone. Because my son reset my phone the other day, which I didn't really talk about much. I was supposed to talk about it on, I think it was Corrupted. I was going to talk about it. But, yeah, also the Logan Paul fight. I mean, it was an exhibition, so you knew it was going to be dumb. You know, we went in saying this is going to be dumb, you know, and it really ended up being dumb. You know, in real life, I think, obviously, Mayweather would have knocked out Logan Paul, or whatever his name is. I don't know, I fucking always forget. What's up, Gaza? How you doing, wet pants? It says to me that there's 68 people in here, so let me know if that's true. You know, I never know, because the thing's all messed up. What up, Chris? What up, Skywalker? Furry Balls, Joe, I need a little more info on the shows for the 11th or the 15th. I'm planning to buy tickets. Yeah, what's going on, Furry Balls? Let me know. Or email me or message me on Twitter. But they're in Kingston. I know the 11th is in Kingston. Not sure about the 15th one. The 11th is in Kingston, Mass. At, let me see. I'm not sure. It's a ploy to get donos? What if you have a job, it's a ploy to get donos, and if you don't have a job, it's a ploy to get donos? I'm confused. I really can't figure out which narrative you want to go with, you know what I mean? Yeah, email me, man. Let me know, joecroningshow@yahoo.com. Just ask me the questions there. That way I can answer everything. It makes sense. I mean, you could ask me here, too, and I'll try to respond to you. I don't know. What up, BUMM? Logan got knocked out and Mayweather held him up. Yeah, I sort of saw that. It looked like he rocked him. I don't know. I mean, they did tie up right away, but it did seem like Mayweather was like holding them up. Like, all right, the goal, and which makes you think the goal of the fight was to make the Pauls money and to build their brand. And the goal of Mayweather was just to make money. All Mayweather cares is I make money. And Logan Paul, his goal was to build his brand up. And they can't build his brand up if Mayweather actually knocks him out. And I'm sure they all knew that. And it seems to me like Mayweather knew that too. Like, oh shit, like I fucking caught him. But they did want to make it seem good. You know, they wanted to have a real spar and really go at it. But, you know, Mayweather kind of caught him and he sort of was like, oh shit, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. You know, and I get it. Because now the Pauls can be like, we won, we're the ones that won. Like, we're assholes. Like, it's a hell of a marketing ploy, Paul 3. You're dead right. I applaud it in a way, because, I mean, you know, we all come from this background, right? Being wrestling fans, and myself being someone who I enjoy promoting stuff. What I typically like to do myself is I just play into people's shit. Like, I don't really, like, when I get off the internet, I don't really have a problem. I would always in my life play into people's shit. So if someone's doing some kind of shit, I would just turn my volume way up and go overboard and kind of play into it and go at people. But, you know, I mean, I get off the internet 2 seconds later, I'm just cooking breakfast or hanging out with my kids. I couldn't care. But I'll play into it to create that sort of that craziness. Like, okay, you want to kind of really fuck with me. All right, well, I'm going to take this to the next level with you to entertain people. But, you know, it's not that it was planned out or that it's a work or whatever you want to say, but what it is it's playing into something that actually exists. You know what I mean? And I enjoy that. I still think what they did was a little too worky, but it was clear as day that Mayweather was like, shit, I'm getting paid to, like, make this kid look good or whatever, or make him look, you know, whatever. Floyd Money Mayweather was paid to elevate the brand of the Pauls. And that's exactly why, you know, he had to sort of hold him up or look out for him, even though he had to also make it look good. Because if he didn't try to make it look good, that also hurts their brand. So it's one of those things where you're balancing. You're like, I am going to fucking hit him in the face, and I am going to punch him, and we are going to take shots. Let's go. But, oh, shit, like, I really caught him. Like, let me keep him up, because we don't want... The goal is to make them look good. And if he falls down on his face, collapses, like, that ain't good. And honestly, if that had happened, I don't know if Mayweather would take a dive. I don't think he would, but I wonder if Mayweather had knocked Logan Paul down. I wonder if then, at some point when Logan Paul hit him or caught him, if he wouldn't have stumbled.
Just wanted to say I hope you have a good day, Joe, and all's great with your fam.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for the dono. What up, Cora? Cora, how you doing? All is great with the fam. Hey, Cora, it's funny that I was just talking about, works with, people and stuff like that. But yeah, what's up, Cora? Thank you, Cora. I'll tell them all you said that. My daughter always remembers any woman's name on the show. Like Shell, my daughter always talks about Shell, and Monica, Cora, and also somebody else. My daughter used to say, why is it Dan and Cora? Wait a minute, his name is Dan and then his last name's Cora? And then I'm like, no, they're a couple. And I had to explain to I'm like, but Danielle is a girl's name. So I don't know, it was this big thing. I get it. But what up, Cora? But speaking of worked things, that's sort of a good example, not to bring up that again, Cora, but I'll go crazy or something like that just to entertain, make people think this is crazy, but in reality there's no malicious intent. And so I understand that about some of these things, but this was, to me, pretty well worked. You know what I mean? Cora, thank you. Did you guys see the donation pop up? Because I didn't see it. I heard it, though. But I don't know why they're not popping up visually. The Legend of Cora. Yeah. Cora is pretty fucking badass. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, you heard it? Oh, cool, yeah. Yeah, there's something wrong with the visuals. I don't know why that's happening, but...
Shit bomb!
I did see it, yeah.
You become a shit bomb.
Hey, Chris, how are you doing?
Hey. How are you doing? Let me see here. Let me see who that is.
The kids are trying to play Roblox together using my computer downstairs and your Xbox in your room. However, Tube isn't on your Xbox downstairs, and I don't know how to get it.
It's whatever your email is.
No, it's not, because I tried that. It brought me to the sign-up screen.
You should be able to add account using the email, and it should be the email, and the email should be visible on the other device that it's on.
Yeah, but
But oh man, I hate Xbox and Microsoft too. The kids are trying to play Xbox with each other, and I don't know, one of the names isn't on the other Xbox or something. I don't know. Leah, I think Leah was hoping I had a good answer, but the answer is you have to do a bunch of shit. She just realized, oh fuck. The answer is you have to go to the other Xbox, look at the email, then go to the other Xbox, enter in the email, sign in the name, remember the password, and then whatever the fuck. It's going to be a nightmare. Good luck to Leah. We're playing Roblox right now. Yeah, Roblox is fun. I like playing it. What's up, Juan? Who is that donated? Says, because Leah's Trey Creamer. What's up, Trey? Hey, Chris, how are you doing? What's up? Who's Chris? Chris in the chat? What's up, Trey? Thank you, Cora. Joe drinking the Duncachino. You're damn right. You're damn right. What's up, Jinder Mahal? How are you guys? So what do you guys got today? What's up in the chat, man? Astros versus Red Sox. That's going to be a pretty good game because the Red Sox are pretty all right, and the Astros have been good. So, Joe, you ready for the greatest show? Monday Night Raw. Yeah, no, I'm not. That's why I'm doing this stream. That way, if my Monday Night Raw review is only 30 minutes long, at least we talked today in the chat. I don't know. I'm going to be doing my podcast in a few, so that will be fun. I'm going to be having this kind of I'm going to be really trying to go in on my Meant to Offend podcast or my other podcast that, because you can listen to my podcast on Joe Cronin Show on iTunes or on Spotify if you go to Joe Cronin Show on iTunes or Spotify, but you can also listen to Meant to Offend if you go to Spotify or iTunes as well. But Meant to Offend has like 6 episodes, but I like that format. And if you guys all are listening to this, I know that I do a podcast on Patreon,
bomb!
but listen to it.
You
And
become
let me know what you think.
a shit bomb.
I like that format. What up?
I said your name, sorry, Joe.
Oh, okay. What's going on, Trey? It's all good. You can say whatever you want. And now the, let me see here. Why isn't the event list popping up now? Jesus. Now the event list is blank, so I can't even see it. Unbelievable. Dude, I can't believe how messed up this app is. This app used to be awesome. You guys know I've streamed on my phone for 5 years before this, and it worked awesome. They have completely butchered. And I got a new phone. This is a brand new Ultra 21 or whatever it's called.
Duncachino?
Don't mind if I do.
What's my name? Duncachino. It's a whole new game. Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm still waiting for UFO and Deep Talk podcast.
Yes, episode 2. Did you hear my overview one from on Patreon a week ago or so? I don't know. Not to make this all about me, and myself and my show, this, that, and the other thing, but I mean, I don't know. Villain, what up, Villain? Thank you. Yeah, we need episode 2. I've been waiting for Jake is the real reason. Not that he's holding me back. Me and him just have to connect with all his medical stuff and all the stuff that I do. But I'm working on getting that going the right way. Consistency is a big thing that I'm trying to hit on now that my work schedule's changed again and it's all over the place. But again, Meant to Offend and Joe Cronin Show on iTunes. If you listen to those, listen to them and let me know. But Meant to Offend is like 6 episodes. If you find that on Spotify or Anchor or iTunes or whatever, listen to that because it's like me ranting, sort of like just being over the top with jokes and ranting and being an idiot. I think that those podcasts were funny. I don't know, like I listened to them and I thought they were pretty funny. And a lot of people were saying like, this is the stuff we want to hear. And I think it's good. I think that's where I want to go, maybe with a daily podcast, because I think it's entertaining more than much of the other stuff that I've been doing. And I think it's something that I can be entertaining with when I'm solo or when I have 1 or 2 people. And so I think that that's the format that people seem to like. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. So listen to Meant to Offend episodes, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever they are. And if you like those, you know, those are the ones I'm going to try to do them here or on iTunes or whatever, Spotify. And then I'm going to try to, you know, do extra episodes on Patreon and stuff like that. But I don't know. That I think that people like those because it's like I say stupid shit but I'm serious. So it's like I'm seriously saying something, but we're being ridiculous. What up, Aaron Embry? How you doing, man? Cora, did you see me on stream? She probably sees you every night, brother. I see you. Aaron, 70K. I don't know. That's a good point. It's interesting that I'm close to 70,000. I'm going to do something big because it's probably the last milestone I'll ever hit on YouTube. I don't think I'll ever hit 100,000K. It's a very slow growing channel. And, you know, the first few years I grew pretty quickly. The first couple of years I gained 20,000 subs in 2 years. I gained 20 more thousand subs in 3 years. Hey, Wayne Maroney. Holy shit. What's up, dude? Hi, E-Man. I may have more than Solo, but Solly has more active subs. My subs are fairly dead, like a lot of them.
Thanks for all the kick-ass content this weekend. And how are you drinking coffee when it's damn near 100 degrees? Hope you and the family are well.
Because I'm sick. I'm fucking sick, bro. I'm a psycho. Yeah, Leah just got an iced coffee, and I'm drinking a hot coffee. I don't know. I just like hot coffee. It makes me awake. I don't know. But I did get a Coke to cheat, which is terrible calories-wise. But just in case I was cold or hot, I got a cold. But I'm not going to drink much of it because that's a lot of calories there. And Colonel Stutters, thank you for the $3, man. What's up? Why do you do these streams? I guess you were timed out. I'm sorry, man. You got timed out by Nightbot or whatever because you said something crazy, something no. So that's my fault on that. But no, the reason I do them is because I've been doing them since 2014 or whenever. I don't know. I've been doing these hangout things in the day forever. I used to do them when I was at work in the parking lot, and then I used to do them at my old house in the driveway, and now I do them at this house in the driveway. And I don't know, just a way to get a hold of people in the midday, and it's a way to everything, you know. Funds the channel, obviously, every time I can do something. It's an open Q&A. I don't know. Bro, it's way too hot today. Yeah, it's 96 degrees, it looks like. Or is that right? Is it 93 degrees? I think it's 93 degrees. We got the pool out the other day, man. Hopefully Brock faces Lashley. You think Brock's putting over Lashley, right? Like, there's no other chance that anything else is happening, right? Like, they're gonna have Brock put over Lashley. That's got to be it, right? If they don't do that, then it's like, you know what? Hey, Oof, thanks for the sub, man. Fuck Todd Fair. Listen, Todd Fair can be quite the troll with his comments, but I appreciate his funding the show, you know? He did fund the show with a lot of donos, you know, so have the crazy thoughts. I don't agree with him, you know, I'll tell him that, but I appreciate his opinion. I don't agree with it. And also right now I am wearing the worst hat I own. This is because I'm painting, I figured, you know, put the worst hat on that I have. This is, without a doubt, the worst condition hat that I have. I have 4 white hats. 3 of them are turning yellow. I have 5 black hats, and some of them are fading brownish gray. But this is the worst shape hat that I have. And you can see the knitting is ripping over here, the green stain from the metallic. I don't even know what that is. It's been washed several times, and now it's all just flat from being washed so many times. So Jim Cornette, this hat goes out to you. My droopy cap goes out to you, Jim Cornette, and your fucking whore of a wife. You hear me? Anyway, sorry, I'm just gonna have a sip of my drink again. Your fucking hobbit of a whore that fucking masturbates to fucking youngling fucking wrestlers. You weirdo. All right, Jim. You know what I'd like to see, Jim? I'd like to see your wife wrestle with pirates off a Puerto Rican island, you cocksucker. I'd like to see your wife wrestling with pirates for the last fucking Baconator that's on the ship that you brought over to microwave on your fucking getaway on a small yacht. All right? And I want to see a bunch of fucking guys with a tan fucking robbing your ship, taking your money, taking your clothes and your wrestling memorabilia, and then triple teaming your wife in front of you. That's what I want to see. And then they fucking on their way, for no real reason, on their way off the boat, they just fucking shoot a hole in the boat and it capsizes, and the fucking Coast Guard has to rescue you, your fat asses. You stupid fuck. Sorry. But yeah, you know, Jim Cornette, and those glasses too. Like, one of the guys just grabs the glasses and then for no reason throws it off the ship into the goddamn water. You know what I mean? How about that? How about that? And you should have left the wrestling memorabilia at home. You fucking idiot. What are you doing? Joe, where's your upper lip? Yeah, I don't really have one. It's like very small. I have an Irish lips. And really, the bottom one, Jacob, is small. The bottom one is small. But it looks big because the upper one is so tiny. See, look. You know what that is? You know what I think that is? I don't know if it's true, but Do you know how people migrated from Africa and the Middle East up to the top, the northern hemisphere, and we lived in caves and stuff like that? That's why people have little dicks and like our skin turned white and all that stuff. Because you didn't want to get frostbite, right? The cold, everything started shrinking a little bit. So that's why, you know, Byung-Hun Kim had an acorn for a dick. But it's, so basically, you know, I think it's got to be the lips, because the lips were wet, right? So the lips were wet, and they would get frostbite probably if your lips got wet because they were exposed. So that's probably another attribute, right? Where the lips kind of started shrinking in to protect themselves, because otherwise they were all like wet on the outsides a little bit from your spit and talking. And then you get frostbite on your mouth. So the evolution was to shrink the lips. I don't fucking know. I'm just making this shit up. I'm not a scientist or a doctor. Fuck, they don't know anyway. What up, Cody? What up? Jesus Christ almighty. Joe doesn't sleep. I sleep 4 to 6 hours. Well, I sleep 4 to 6 hours, but then I also take a 2-hour nap at some point. So I definitely do sleep. Logan Paul. Yo, Logan Paul, I got in the ring with your mother, bro. How about that? Ask Jake how it's doing. Dude, imagine me getting in the ring. Logan Paul, you want to fucking go with me, bro? I will get myself in shape again, and I will fuck you up. All right? I already told Keemstar this in a fucking DM a long time ago. Okay? If I have to beat... Do I have to beat Keemstar first to get to you? He won't fight me because I'm not big enough. But the fact of the matter is, it would be a good fight. And that's all that matters. What are you going to do when I knock out Keemstar and then I knock out you, Jake, or Logan, or whichever one you are, you dorky looking fuck? Eat shit, motherfucker. You can sleep during Monday Night Raw. That's true. That is true. What up, Ryan the Heel? What up, Zach McNulty? In here, it doesn't tell me who are members, so I'm sorry if I didn't notice, but I think Ryan is one. So sorry about that, man. I don't know. I'm just hanging out. It's been a weird day. It's hot as shit. I don't know. I trimmed the bushes. What up, Jacob? How is Jake? Hopefully no more hospital appointments. I mean, he's okay, I guess. I talked to him. You know? Yeah, he is a bipolar fucking weirdo, Hannibal, yeah. I did an interview with him a while ago. I think once he found me, he was like, I'm going to do what Joe does. Chris Robinson, I am going to watch wrestling tonight, sadly. I'm going to need another coffee for that. I'm going to need a lot more coffee for wrestling tonight, so I don't know how I'm going to stay awake with Monday Night Raw being a complete piece of shit. I'm not really sure. I'm hoping Hannibal kills somebody someday. You know? Let's sign the contract. Go ahead, Logan. Let's sign it, bro. Let's fucking sign it. Like, no-name, 69,000 sub Joe Cronin show, who's been on YouTube longer than you, with way less subs, and a tiny, tiny following, and a backwards hat, who's a dad, with a dad bod, knocks out Logan Paul, is embarrassed, and hates himself. Logan Paul would rather be at a court hearing for fucking minor rape than fucking be beaten up by Joe Cronin. What up, Travis Berg? Thanks for subbing, man. How you doing, Travis? How are you, sir? Huh? I heard Midget Man was running his mouth. Yo, Midget Man, you got a problem, Midget Man? You want to play the game, Mr. New York? You want to play the game, bro? You say that I gave up on my channel, yet I work more than you do at this? I gave up on my channel, brother? Dude, I seen the bitch you was standing with at AEW. You must have given up on quality. Alright, motherfucker? So go fuck yourself, you fucking little midget cocksucker. How many other women are you balancing with her, like before? you fucking piece of shit to women scumbag. Go fuck a cat, you midget cocksucker. Oh, Joe gave up on his channel. I guess Joe gave up. Yeah, I gave up on my channel, bro. Yeah, you gave up on the quality of pussy you're fucking, okay? Go fuck that troll Neanderthal and fucking think of me, you cocksucker. Living rent-free in midget man's head. Oh, fuck off, Mr. Cease and Desist. What up, Jake? What up, Ryan? What up? Mezzy Mez. What's up, Mezzy?
Shit bomb! You become a shit bomb.
What up, Travis? I don't know why that didn't read.
You hear much love to you and everyone in chat.
Oh, thanks, Travis. What's up, dude? Yeah, normally the donations will show on the screen in my mobile device, but there's been a problem with it for a couple of weeks now. Thank you, Travis Berg Jr. Thanks, man. What up, Casey is raw? Casey just yells Frank. I don't know what that means. What up, Mezzy? Watching from Long Island. What's up, dude? There's a lot of listeners in Long Island. You can get JD for me. You can go get JD for me. He's right up the street there. A lot of friends over in New York. A lot of enemies. Have you heard anything about Vince selling WWE Disney? Yeah, I mean, that stuff's still going on, but honestly, like we've said a million times here, that I really do believe that they're bringing in a partner. I don't think they're selling anything completely. I think they're trying to bring in some kind of partner. Now, for whatever reason that is, I don't know. It just feels like they're trying to bring in some kind of partner or something like that. That's what I think, but I don't know anything. This isn't based off of any rumor or person I know or something like that. It's just me guessing that I think that's what they're doing. You know? What up, Stone Roses? Snooze Fest. What's Snooze Fest? This is a Snooze Fest, or like a show's a Snooze Fest, or WWE's a Snooze Fest? I don't know, man. It's going by so fast. Daytime Chrono, what's up, Will Tactics? How you doing, man? Thanks to Shaughnessy5, who became a $25 producer. Shaughnessy, thanks for becoming a producer. And if you go up a level, you want to do that show, let me know. Okay? Please let me know. Because I know you wanted to become a $50 patron. Thank you to Shaughnessy. I'm only taking time out to look into the camera and tell Shaughnessy that he's a sex beast. Because I don't have sponsors. You guys are the sponsors. And Shaughnessy went all the way up to the $25 producer level today. So I have to look him in the eye and tell him thank you. Thank you, Shaughnessy. And by the way, anytime you want to come over. I'm just kidding. FYI, I'm naked. What's up, Jake? Is that really Jake DeMarco in the chat, or is that some fake account, or is that him? I can't tell because I'm on Streamlabs. It just says the name, and I can't tell. Yo, Jeff Rodaboss, how you doing? Oh, yeah, jack off in the shower, Jake. Go ahead. What's up? Hey, Joe, I just got dumped? Jesus Christ, almighty one. That sucks, bro. How old are you again? Oh, it's you? Okay, that's you. Oh, what's up? I didn't know Frank was here. What's up, Frank? Jake got a wrench. I can't see the wrenches right now because this thing's stupid and fucked up. Cool. Thanks for telling me because I'm dumb. Yeah, man. I am so lucky. We're very lucky to have you guys be beasts like always. So thank you for signing up on Patreon. And Drew's been missing for a few weeks on his vacation, man, and it's noticeable without him, man. It's amazing. He's definitely a quality. I told people this a long time ago when I first started having Drew on the show, and everybody said Drew was like boring or Drew's not good or whatever. Now a lot of those same people like, where is he? It's funny, like, you know what I mean? Drew's good, man. I told people that. I said, listen, he's good. He's not the comedian guy that, like, you know what I mean? I would like to have another guy who's a really funny person, like that, whatever. But I think we're just missing one. I'd like to add one more person to this team, and I'm on the lookout for whoever that is. You know what I mean? So I'm still looking. I've talked to a few people. They couldn't do it because of scheduling or their jobs or whatever. So things didn't work out. But I think we're really close because I think Drew's a really good news guy and can be kind of funny. and stuff like that. So I think at least this shows you how important and good he really is. So I think that that's cool that people are getting to see that, how, you know, important he is and how good he is. Because people really fucking always said that he, like, a lot of people shit on him. And I think that over the years, I've always enjoyed identifying talent, or identifying people that are talented. And it's exciting when you find somebody that you realize, like, I think, man, this guy's got something in this way, and other people don't know about it. And you're like, wait till people see this person. You know what I mean? They're gonna like this person. And that's what I've enjoyed over the years doing. You know, whether those people ended up quitting YouTube or leaving, or, you know, turning out to backstab me or whatever, it doesn't matter. But the point is that, like, it was fun when that was happening, you know, with whatever it was, you know, because you could see the talent in people. And it's like, it's fun, man. You're like, but recently I just haven't been seeing as much of it around, you know. I just don't see it as much around, you know. And really, that's a shot at Garguts, let's be honest. I mean, that's a shot at Garguts. You know, you put him on and he's like, let me, one time, Chuck E. Cheese, I met Giddy Lee, and he's really cool. And then it's like, well, that wasn't a real story. So, and then we have to, it's awkward. It's very awkward. But, you know, you take what you have. The Discord's open, anybody can call in. And, you know, an illegal Mexican liar is all we could get.
You become a shit bomb.
Oh my God.
Luis is a diamond in the rough. Mold him, Joe.
Mold him. I love Luis, yeah. I enjoy Will Tactics. I've always enjoyed Luis for the last few years, man. Let's go, Jake Paul. You want some of this, Jake Paul? Boom! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, Jake! Come on! Well, the fucking neighbors think I'm crazy, and I don't give a shit. Sorry, I love you, Garguts. I'm kidding, brother. Garguts. Poor Garguts. Someone had to be the shit end of that joke, and it was Garguts. But in reality, I love Garguts, man. That guy's been listening for years and years and years, and he's always been just such a sweetheart. Love that guy. Luke Rojas cracks me up even when he gets triggered. Yeah, isn't it weird that Luke Rojas, man, he's hilarious. Luke is like the biggest shit fucker ever. And then when he gets triggered, he's like, ah, 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 ah. Like, and he's just like, whoa. Like Luke Rojas would enjoy the fuck out of triggering Tommy or anybody. Like, hi, you buffoon, you fucking buffoon. And then he's like, listen how triggered you get over just, it's a joke, man, calm down. And then Luke Rojas, someone says something about his sister being a hermaphrodite, and he's like, wait a minute. Ah, 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 ah. He just loses it.
You become a shit bomb.
Thank you, Will Tactics.
Meet my girlfriend kids was nervous AF yesterday.
Oh, you met your girlfriend's kids. Yeah, that would be nerve-wracking, Michael Sachs Jr. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. I mean, congrats. Have fun, you know, taking care of those kids. I'm sure, they're probably really, you know, I mean, as someone who had a stepdad, I was very angry and scared of this person that was coming into my house. So, I don't know, try to be as nice to them as possible and be their friend or something. I don't know. Or, I don't know if the dad's alive still or whatever. Don't try to be the dad, but be the dad. Like, I don't know. So don't try to replace their dad, I feel like. But also be their mentor or something. I don't know. That's my advice. I don't know. But they may try to kill you. So just be careful. You know, they may get insulted by you, and they may try to kill you. Because you're not their father, quite honestly. And so just look up the news stories. A lot of stabbings. No, I'm just kidding. No, good luck, Michael Sachs Jr. That's awesome. Joe, did you watch the Bret Hart special? You know, I didn't get to see that yet. No, I didn't see it yet. Where's Nerdy? I don't know. Nerdy's been in the comments. Hey, shout out to Always Nerdy. He's also a $10 VIP on Patreon. Where did Nerdy go? Did he finally get a sex change? Says the Harsh Truth. What's up, Harsh Truth, Frank? Yeah, you know, I think he's just busy with school and stuff, he said at one point. And so I think that's, or not school, but like work, and then he's maybe training for something. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, Solomon, I really think he needs to be nice to your kids, no doubt about it. I mean, let's be honest about that. But no, Nerdy's watching. He's just, he's lurking in the shadows. I think he commented the other day on a video, so people saw that. Require them to call you dad and cook you food, and they'll love you. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, teach them to cook, or just make them cook you food. Just be like, yo, what's up? I'm dad. Now go get me a fucking steak and make it. And don't burn the house down or I'll torture you. Dude, can you imagine that? Devichus! Junior. Why are there so many juniors here? Devichus, what's up, man? Congratulations on the win the other night. He is the king of the week. And if I wasn't on my phone, I'd have his little graphic up here for you guys. But Devichus won the Jeopardy game thing the other day, which was Leah's idea. Once again, I'm blaming Leah for it. It was not a failure. It was like a middle of the road. It like worked out kind of. You know, we sort of like had a big Friday night show, and then Saturday night it was like, oh God, we're all tired and from Friday night. And we didn't do the wheel. We did something different, and that was interesting. And I think Leah was on to something with it. I don't know if I would do it again. I might do it again, or what I would do is I would do the wheel with, I have no idea. I've been coming up with stuff forever, but I can't take credit for this one. It was Leah's idea. Normally I come up with some good ones, but you know, Leah's come up with some good ideas. The like damage report was Leah's idea. That was great until the Young Turks stole it from us. But I would say that was a good idea by Leah. Damage report was a good idea, and this was a pretty good idea. It didn't really work out. Will Tactics is watching. Monetize this. Well, you're spoiled now. You're screwed. Sorry, Will Tactics. Spoiler alert. Well, wait till you see what happens at the end. There's a real... I won't tell you about that then. You'll see. I'm just kidding. I made that up. I don't know what I'm talking about. But maybe you'll see. Maybe you'll be like, oh, that's what he's talking about. Let me see here. No one heard your donation. It's involved coke and whores. That's funny. Oh, only Superchats are working right now, and only Streamlabs down below is working. So Stream Elements, don't use Elements because it's not working right now, because I have to, I don't have it set up yet on the, you can't do both at once streaming from the phone, so just to throw that out there so nobody, if anybody dropped anything on Elements, and it's not going to play. So just don't do that. Normally I would say do whatever you want, it'd be awesome. Joe, let me sit in the car with the AC. Yeah, the AC's on. It's nice. I mean, it's really hot outside. You know what I mean? Darley, he's not a Nazi. Who's not a Nazi? Nikki Nazi? Yeah, people were calling Nikki J Nikki Nazi. Ocho Cinco did well. I mean, didn't you think Ocho Cinco was going to do really bad or whatever? Because, I mean, I guess all we have to go on is, like, Nate Robinson, right? Like, Nate Robinson's performance was ugly. Right? I mean, like, fucking Logan... Was it Jake Paul that knocked him out, or Logan? Wasn't it Jake? Somebody remember who knocked him out? I think it was Jake Paul, right? I mean, dude, Jake Paul, I think it was Jake, and he just waffled Nate Robinson. But again, Nate Robinson was a smaller guy, right? So, that guy, that was scary. I mean, let's be 100% honest. That was actually scary. When Nate Robinson got knocked out, I was worried about him. That was scary, because, I don't know, man, that just looked like I mean, he was out. And the way he hit the mat, the canvas after he got knocked out. Oh, and he'd been knocked out right before that. That was the other thing.
Duncachino?
Oh,
Don't
shit.
mind if I do. What's my name? Duncachino. It's a whole new game. Duncachino. You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
What's up,
Just
Magic?
supporting the show. Heart.
Oh, thank you. You just paid for my coffee and McDonald's that I bought for my family because I love them so much. I bought them cancer fat to eat. I mean, a lot of you don't love your families. I mean, let's be honest. Most of you out there don't love your families. You know what I mean? Like, most of you are just, like, really terrible. But I love my family, and that's why I went out to McDonald's today, and I bought them cancer fat. I love them so much, I bought them cancer fat. It cost $35 for us to all eat cancer fat today. But I'll do that. I'll go out and spend the money on my family because I love them. Like, many people don't love their families. Like, Awandi's parents hate him. They fed him, like, fine meals and, like, venison, which is just disgusting, to be honest. Like, who would eat a deer? You know, I'd rather eat real meat from McDonald's, you know, and real meat where animals are killed the right way. You know, not shot with an arrow while someone wears a towel on their head when it's 90 degrees outside. Okay, so I'm just saying that I'm a better dad and a person than Awandi's parents, because I feed my kids cancer fat, and he was fed the blood of a helpless animal, and he did 9/11. So I'm just saying I'm a better person than most people for going to McDonald's and providing my whole family with a $35, you know, meal, like a banquet, to be honest. And, you know, most of you out there don't understand that because you're still, you know, either hunting, which is savagely horrific, or you're going to, like, you know, a grocery store or a meat store or whatever, you know, where you can make, you're basically helping COVID happen, you know. But I went to the drive up and did the right thing. I wore a mask at the drive up. The guy giving me my food had a mask on. It was amazing. And we got this food that is processed perfectly. McDonald's should be on every street. You know, it is so much better for you to eat than most other food with the pesticides in it. So I love this food. And yeah, at 70 or 60, you get heart disease and die.
Mom!
But
You become a shit.
I don't want to be alive past 60. So I'll take my heart disease.
Thought on the Bruins Series SP4. Let's go Bolts.
What's up, Michael Sachs? What's up, Michael Sachs? How you doing, dude? Yeah, I thought the Bruins and Islanders would go 7, so it looks like we're on track to that, maybe. I think the Lightning could repeat, so that's possible. Mario Rodriguez, what's up? Sandman Bambi's liver was delicious. Mezzy Mez, thanks for the $5 before that. Mezzy, thank you for supporting the channel, dude. Thanks for supporting me. You guys are awesome. 2, 4, 6, 8, 15. We're almost at $20 or something, so that's $20 for an hour is pretty cool, and that's getting close to paying for the McDonald's, so that's really awesome. When you have 5 family members, McDonald's gets expensive, let me tell you that. Any eating is expensive. You buy a lot of ramen noodles, you know, when you get 5 people in the house. So yeah, I don't know, man. Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Vegas, the Golden Knights, whatever they are. That's looking possible. It's looking possible. The Canadiens are, Montreal is silently turning my head a little bit too. But we all know how I hate Montreal, so I hope their team gets stuck in a bus fire. Rick, haven't tried that. Oh, what's up, Darla? What's up, Stones? Everything is expensive now. Yeah, no doubt about it. Speaking of McDonald's, is the dollar menu still there? No. Juan Pablo, I don't believe the dollar menu's there. You know? It might be like a little bit. Like they may have some faux dollar menu. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's... I mean, you can get double cheeseburgers. Those are inexpensive. So I guess really you could... Like, I could get... Like, what? 1, 2, 3... I mean, you know, you could get 8 double cheeseburgers probably for 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, maybe for $20 you could get, or $25 you could get like 8 double cheeseburgers and a couple of drinks, maybe. I don't know. It's usually like $45 though. If I get my whole family dinner there, which happens twice a month usually, or we make a lot of dinner though. It's really, the answer is don't eat out. Don't eat out. Mostly what we do is we make food at home. Like, I'm making it seem like we go to McDonald's every second. We don't do that. I mean, we make a lot of spaghetti, which isn't good either, but it's $1 for a box of angel hair pasta, you know? So we make a lot of spaghetti, a lot of corn, you know, carrots, corn, spaghetti, you know, macaroni and cheese, potatoes, a lot of Irish potatoes for our pale Casper asses. But that's really what you do, is you just that's what we mostly do, is you go to the supermarket, like this guy just said, Jacob RP just said, you buy a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you don't really want to go to McDonald's a bunch, and you don't want to go out to eat a lot. It's just too expensive. You know, it's too expensive to go out and do those things. So yeah, we just cook from home a lot. Even when I can, and if you want to eat something shitty, you can. You know, you can go get a thing of hot dogs for $3, and you can cook everybody. 5 people can eat 2 hot dogs for $3. You know, so if you want to eat something shitty and it's tasty but shitty, you don't have to go to McDonald's and fuck up your bank account. All you have to do is just throw in a pack of hot dogs with some beans or potatoes or something, you know, and it's like you can really save a lot of money. You know, yeah, you got to make it, but I mean, I don't know. I love making food, dude. I love grilling food. I love cooking that shit. That's super fun. So, turkey, bologna, that stuff actually has been expensive though. But even that's better, because you're getting, you know, for $4.59 you can get a thing of turkey, and that will feed you sandwiches for 3 or 4 days for a couple of people, three people or so. Dude, Uncle Ben's rice is what made Leah sick the other night. Do you remember a couple nights ago or weeks ago when Leah, I was like 5 in the morning, and I was like, I woke up at 5 in the morning after Monetize This. I woke up and I looked around, I went, or 6 in the morning or something. I looked around, I was like, where's Leah? She's still downstairs playing video games or something with people? And I'm like, what's going on? I expected her to be in bed or to have woken me up or something. And I go downstairs and she's passed out on the floor in the bathroom. Then she woke up and started throwing up again. And I'm like, she goes, it wasn't the wine. She goes, it's all from, I ate Uncle Ben's rice, and I started just throwing up for the last hour and a half. And I'm like, and she wouldn't stop. And I'm like, really? Are you sure it's not the wine? And she's like, no, I didn't feel bad until I had this Uncle Ben's. And I don't know, she says it was the Uncle Ben's. I think she might be right. And what sucks is some of those Uncle Ben's packages, like, there was a box from Amazon that I got that sat outside for a day and I didn't realize it. I wonder if, like, just being warm in a box for a day, this was 5 months ago. I don't know. And I've read stories about people opening up Uncle Ben's and there being, like, mold in them and shit. Dude, so I don't know. So now I'm afraid to eat Uncle Ben's, and I've got a ton of it. You know, I've got a ton of it, and it was Amazon groceries, because it was at the time where the pandemic was going on, and pretty heavily, and I was like, well, I'm going to order a bunch of food that's extra. Like, there was, you know, Uncle Ben's for $1.50 a package, so I ordered like 20 of them, so I could store them in case we needed them. And, dude, it was fucked. So I just want to throw out Uncle Ben's at this point, because now I'm, like, turned off by it. I don't think Leah will ever eat Uncle Ben's again. So, and soon they're going to get rid of Uncle Ben because he's black, so we got to get rid of him off the cover of, you know, we can't have a person that's black, you know, represent making food, because that's not allowed. So we need to get rid of all of that. Because Uncle Ben making food is just like slavery. So we need to get Uncle Ben out of here. Aunt Jemima out of here. When I was a little kid, I used to think, man, there's white people on the cover of stuff, and there's black people on the cover of stuff. And whenever I see them, I think I'm comforted by them. I like Aunt Jemima. I like Uncle Ben. I like the Quaker State oatmeal guy. And they're white, black. There was, an Asian guy. If there was an Asian guy on something, it made you feel good. You were like, I love Aunt Jemima. And subconsciously what happens is you grow up to familiarize yourself with people who look like that. And you're like, oh, we're all, black people can really make good food. So can't white people, because the Quaker State oatmeal guy is a good guy. There's a lot of good cooks out there, white, black, or any color. Everybody's a good cook and a good representation for this food. I like that. And so you have this diversity implanted in your head as a kid without even realizing it. And then when you get older, they tell you now that, well, we're going to get rid of all the diversity, and we're going to get rid of all the black people on all the food and stuff. So that way there's only white people on the covers, or there's nobody on the covers. Because if they can do that, now they can stop planting that diversity in your head as a kid. So the country is made up of 50 to 60% white people. So now all the kids in the morning, they won't get that feel-good memory of a black woman who's a wonderful cook with a beautiful smile who makes you feel good inside. Now you'll just be able to see Twitter where they do the knockout punch to white people and Asians. And you'll be like, wow, those people are crazy. So they can breed more racism. So now if you're in an all-white neighborhood and you used to have Aunt Jemima and you used to be like, oh, yeah, man, we're all the same. Now you're just going to get Twitter where they knock out Asian people every day. And you're going to be like, man, those people are crazy. And now people are going to get racist. But that's the goal, wipe out all the minorities from all the stuff so that white kids won't grow up with that fun-loving feeling anymore. I get it. And you know who's running it? All the rich white people in the country. They're the ones doing it, too. Haha, they're using you. Fucking hilarious. The social engineers want racial division. That is 100% true. Stone Roses, 1989. They feed the flame of the right, who is already a little racy, right? Like some of the right-wing people. They feed the flame of them and use their paranoia. Then the left-wing people use the crazy... They use that and say that things are racist so they can actually manipulate everybody and create more racism by hiding behind anti-racism. It's so fucking... It's too complicated for the average American to figure out, so they just, they go with it. And these people are like... It's crazy, man. It's just funny. And then what's funny is they're right. It is white people doing it. Again, white people used to be like, we're going to get brown people. We're going to get Asian people. We're going to get these people. Now white people, these white elites, have run out of people to attack. So what are they doing? They attack themselves. It's the smartest thing you've ever seen in your life. The white people, the white elites, decided finally to attack white people. They figured it out. They were like, all right, this ain't working anymore. This doesn't work anymore. We've got to attack ourselves now. That will work. Stir the whites up. It's funny. They've always hit other people. Now they're coming to their own house. It's perfect. It's a fucking glorious idea. Wonderful. Paul 3 says, I work in the television industry. Network programming is mind control. Stay away from it. Well, it is. Yeah, food is food. Who cares who's on the label? I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't matter. It's stupid. This country has racism in its blood from the beginning. It will never end. Well, it's not the country, Antoine. It's not even the country. It's all of us. We're all tribal. Tribalism is in everyone's head. Doesn't matter what country you live in. Tribalism is in everyone's head. If you don't have if you don't have parents who guide you to be peaceful or the right way, or if you have anybody guiding you the wrong way, your tribalism will kick in. Even if you have good parents, you may have been raised the right way, but once you get on YouTube and Facebook and you start seeing some stuff or something bad happens to you, you might start thinking, I don't know, man, there's more to this than I think. I think these people do this. I think these people do that. And suddenly you start changing your opinion and forming that bad thing. And that's all the tribalism spinning around, dude. It's in everybody's head. It doesn't matter what country you live in. I know that there are deep root racism in this country recently, like no doubt about it. We're like one of the most recent ones, but there's this stuff is actually going on right now in other countries. But we're obsessing over how we're the worst for stuff that happened 300 years ago and even 50 years ago, when we don't see how much progress we've actually made. We're actually super progressive, and it's amazing. It's not done yet. It will never be done because there's always going to be tribalism. And there's always going to be good and evil. It's never going to go away. It's the yin and the yang that never ends. You've just got to be you've got to be willing to be balanced with yourself and with everybody, and stick up for people and do the right thing if you can. And if you do that, you'll be good enough. I don't know. But the tribalism is never going to go away unless our minds somehow evolve somewhere else, you know? What up, Juan Pablo? You know, India's #1. What up, Jinder Mahal? India has so many people in it. It's amazing. Like, what is it? 8? No, it's, how many people are in India? Like, something billion or something? Like, fucking 7 billion people? Or, no, that's how many people are on the planet. 8 billion people are on the planet, right? How many people are in India? I thought it was 8, like, billions. India's huge. I thought there were 7 something in India. Someone hit me with the number. No, someone hit me with the number of India. Isn't it 7 billion? How many people are in the world, too? I think it's... Fuck, I can't remember my numbers right now. 1.1 billion. Thank you, Stone Roses. Yeah, so there's 7 billion people in the world, or 8 billion people in the world, but there's 1 billion people in India, right? I think that's what the number is. I could be wrong. I probably am. What up, Stone Rose? Chris Skywalker, how you doing, man? Appreciate that. You're great. You always... Hawaii has a big multicultural... Yeah. Oh, 1.3 billion. What's up?
Wait, can you open the window?
Nope.
Window down.
No. What's going on?
Wait,
I'm doing work right now. What's up?
roll the window down.
No, I gotta do stuff. What's up?
I need to tell you something.
You gotta go back to school.
What?
What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me?
I want to tell you that Madeline isn't playing with me, and she only plays with her new friend now.
Oh.
Before.
Oh, she's not playing with you?
No, she only plays with her new friend. Now I feel left out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll come play with you in a minute. I'm coming in a second, okay? All right. My daughter plays with a couple of different girls, and by play with, by the way, I mean over the computer, because the kids don't hang out yet. But they're about to start hanging out again, so I'm gonna give my daughter the upper hand by talking to the mother of that kid and letting them hang out in person again. So the kids are able to hang out in person again. But what they do is it's really sad. They set up the laptops in my daughter's room, and the other girl has a laptop, and they play dolls on the laptops together. And they're like, should we go to the mall? Should we go to the mall? Let's go to the mall. And then the other girl's like, okay, I'm gonna bring in this. And they're like playing for hours over the laptop. And that's what they've been doing for the past year. It's wicked sad, like very sad. Now, Brenna's other friend, she does see him because their parents let him hang out. We let them hang out. We don't give a shit. I let her see her friend. But a lot of people's parents weren't letting their kids hang out. So it's been like weird. Like some people won't hang out, other people will. So other thing I've been doing is taking her to the park. Every time we go to the park, she meets a bunch of friends. I just realized something in my head about my old phone being deleted. I lost her friend's number now. I just realized. I'm like, I don't know how we're going to contact that person. She met a friend at the park, and we got their phone number and everything. And I just realized with my phone being wiped, we don't have that number anymore. So I just realized we're not going to be able to find that person. So that sucks. But my son deleted my phone. Vincent Wolf, what's going on, man? How are you guys? What up? Thank you, Michael Sachs, earlier. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss another one. But yeah, man, it's crazy that they do that. I should hook up with the mom. She was pretty hot. I will say that. So Leah, you should have come to the park with me, Leah, because I'm meeting mommies like you wouldn't believe. Dude, I take her to the park, and I'm like one of the only dads there. I'm one of the only dads at the park, and all the women are like, "Oh, your daughter's cute," and I'm like, "Yeah, her mom's dead." A lot of single moms at the park too. There's tons of single moms at the park. I'm like, dude, if Leah leaves me, I'm just gonna take the kids to the park every weekend and get numbers. Like, this is crazy. It's fucking crazy. I don't know. They're just everywhere. Yeah, Monday Night Raw is tonight. It's gonna be weird. I'm gonna go do some work before Raw. I gotta make some phone calls for this job coming up that I gotta. It's for my. It's whatever. It doesn't matter what it's for, but I'm just gonna make calls, and then I'll probably be getting dinner with everybody, and then Leah will be making dinner. I think Leah's gonna make dinner. So, Joe's a dilf. Joe, wouldn't Leah bob at you if you did that? Yeah, she would. I said if she left me. I'm still watching Raw too. I'm still gonna watch Raw tonight. No doubt about it. 100%. Like 90% of what I say is a joke, yes. People don't understand that, yes, that's true. It's funny though. They may not all, I don't know, maybe they weren't even single. Maybe they were just saying that. Joe, you were right planning to see to NBC. What? Wait. Oh, planning to sell to NBC? Is that what you said? I'd rather watch 1993 Raw than today's Raw. Yeah, dude, 1993 Raw is better, and that was bad. Or it wasn't bad, but it wasn't very good. Very, very cartoony. Like 1993's Monday Night Raw, which was like a little cartoony, right? Is a lot like nowadays. It's weird. That Raw is very similar. McMahon thought he was doing something edgy, but it wasn't edgy because you had like Doink the Clown facing the Brooklyn Brawler. And then at some point, Vince thought it was edgy because Mr. Perfect and Shawn Michaels got in a fight outside the arena. You know what I mean? And like, I think Vince, they thought it was so crazy good and edgy with Raw, but it was still really cartoony and goofy. But it was, looking back on it, it's like, it's better, I think. It's more exciting to watch 93, 94 Raw, 95 Raw, maybe, than it is today. 95 was the worst, though. I mean, I'm serious. 1995 Raw was really fucking terrible, if I remember right. Yeah, we played the new Tom McDonald song on Corrupted podcast, Chris. We actually played it on Corrupted. We all reacted to it. We actually reviewed it. We reviewed Tom McDonald's new song on Corrupted podcast. Raw is just repeats. Yeah, it's like they repeat the same shit every week with like a slight little bit of, like they advance slightly. Very slightly. No, I still think Raw 2018 to 2021 is worse, Karen. It's worse. Yeah, no, 1995 Raw is still better than now. I'm serious. I am dead serious. I will go back and review old Raws. We've done it before. We've done a couple of them. I will bring back retro Raw reviews soon because it's so fucking terrible. What I'm thinking of doing is doing like a half an hour of the Raw review, and then as soon as we're done reviewing Raw for a half an hour because it's so terrible, then go, okay, guys, the year was 1993. The Undertaker, and then reviewing old Raw. Like, it would probably be more a real review then, and fun. Whereas reviewing this is just gotten to be abysmal at this point. Anyway, I have to get out of here. My phone's about to overheat. I'm going to go hang out with my daughter. I have to do some work. And then I have to get ready to watch 3 hours of Monday Night Jerk Off. So, I hope you guys all have a good day. I hope you check out my Patreon if you haven't and listen to Corrupted from last week. It's up there in audio form. To save on your data plans, it's up in audio form. There's a couple of monetized thises that will be added in audio form as well. Thanks to all the people who became $25 producers on Patreon. You can become a patron for $1 a month. That's like less than this. One of these a month. It's less than this. One of these a month. $2 a month, $3 a month. You can do $5 a month. That helps. You get a bunch of bonus content, but you help the show. So think about becoming a patron. We're close to 300 of you again already. So that's cool. And hit me up and let me know. If you're a $25 producer, you get your name down below for the month that you're the producer. You get credit down below, plus the shout outs. I'll have the producers page graphic up maybe tonight. Everybody who's a producer is going to be listed tonight. So if you want to get in on that list, become a producer now or renew now if you can. That way I can give you credit tonight on the Monday Night Raw review and throughout the week. Then there's tiers if somebody wants to try to do a podcast with me or something like that. That can be done. But you got to hit me up and let me know you want to do it. I can't tell you how many times people would, not tell me that they would do it. I think, and when you're a producer, it means, it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to be on a show, but there's a $50 level or something that guarantees that we would do a thing together. But whatever, that's up to you. Just read the things, you'll see. But you got to tell me if you want to do something. If you want to get any of the rewards that are listed on the Patreon, you just got to tell me is all. You got to just message me and be like, Joe, I really want to do this, and we'll figure it out. But a lot of people, sometimes people will just be like, oh, we never did it. I'm like, well, you never told me. You got to tell me. You got to reach out to me. But without you guys doing that, the show would be fucked, and it would suck. So I'd probably go back to barely doing much at all on here. So thank you guys for keeping the shows alive like you do, and allowing me to have this as a part-time job. And you guys are the shit. So can't thank you guys enough. Hope you enjoy the weird jokes. And I'm going to film myself whacking off to a Ninja Turtle doll and upload it to the dark web. And on my stomach is going to be my mother's address with the numbers 666 above and murder below. So shout out to the dark web. That video is coming soon. I love you.